All right, everybody, welcome to another episode of the Coin King video. It looks like we were streaming all day today here, and looks like YouTube hit with the channel with an infringement for playing DJ DeFi music. As you know, DJ and DeFi and we've been collaborating back and forth together. You know what I mean? Because I listen to his music a lot, and I've tried to uh add his music on there for the live signal for Bitcoin and from the crypto album that he had like last year, and looked like YouTube saying, "Hey, we don't have permission." So I was like, "All right, whatever." So they removed our stream for today, so we'll resume tomorrow the live signal. So be on the lookout. Normal time around 5, but it was lucky we got to stream the entire day. So that's good. So, but hard lesson learned, right? So we'll move on. And but yeah, YouTube has been really, really strict lately with copyright stuff because usually, you can play copyrighted music. It's just that you can't monetize on the channel, right? So if someone, to my understanding, that if you uh, play music on your content, the copyright owner will get paid for whatever ads like roll in front of your video, right? That's the way it's supposed to be when I was reading about it, like I think last year. So maybe they change again, which is crazy to me that you can't even play contented music even though you're not going to monetize from it. You know what I mean? But whatever, YouTube. Anyway, my last video I did was on Luxo, which is like a week or so ago, and pretty successful. And let's look at the market right quick. Today, Bitcoin at 109 400. I think it ran up to 110, and then you got Ethereum still sitting at 2500. Ethereum still hasn't even gone over its 4700 all-time high yet, which is crazy to me because Bitcoin's already gone past last all-time high was like 69,000, and it's already at one. It hit like I think it hit like 111 the other day. So it's not even a new all-time high yet, but it topped the old all-time high of 69,000. But Ethereum yet has able to top the 4,700. I think in 2021. That's like 4 years ago, man. They're gonna have to step their game up, especially with the release of the new update that they had out. I'm expecting this year it's going to top over 5,000, between 5 to 10,000 as far as the top for Ethereum. But yeah, so everything else is some green and some red. Got my Tron still moving up. I really love Tron. 27 cents, man. I've been at Tron ever since it's like a less than a penny, and I think it's going to smash minimum of $1 easily. And so and then, of course, this Hyperliquid. What the hell is this? I know there's people on Twitter talking about Hyperliquid a lot, and it's running pretty decent. And then you got BNB here at 673. Cardano at 75 cents. All these other meme coin here. But anyway, enough of looking at all this charting. Today, I just want to discuss some of the more like a DeFi project that I'm super bullish on, and you probably know that I'm kind of like big on Reserve and Telcoin and Spell and Amp. Those are my four kind of like DeFi and High Five, of course. High Five. Shout out to High Five. I need to talk more about High Five Finance, and I can include it's probably like I would say five of DeFi project that's going to be massive in this coming run, especially with the great news that's going on with the administration. You got Paul Atkinson, the head of SEC now. That Trump administration, he would have fired Gary Gensler. Let's be real, right? The past 4 years, he's out there trying to destroy the crypto space, and Gary Gensler is the enemy. So Paul Atkinson is the head of SEC now, and of course, Paul Atkinson is also an advisor or early advisor to Reserve, which is Reserve, guys. I can't stress enough this Reserve thing here. Like, it's just ridiculous that how undervalued it is. I mean, this is a minimum of 50 to 100x easily sitting at this under a penny, right? At $490 million market cap with a a max supply of 100 billion, and now they're starting to burn it. Right, Reserve is burning a lot of the. It's becoming in deflationary. So these 100 billion, or whatever you're talking about, eventually is going to get depleted, and then because they having these things, the index like a DTF and all that stuff that they building for the Reserve ecosystem. So it's like instead of having like the regular stock ETF, all the people want to buy a Bitcoin ETF or just a general like ETF, like you have like Tesla, Apple, Amazon, like a basket of stuff. So those are what they call ETF, right? But in crypto space, it's called DTF, right? Decentralized token folio. So it's kind of like a basket of different assets that people can actually invest and buy. And so this is, and also whatever kind of like the profit or proceed from that goes into burning the Reserve RSR token, which is going to create more value, right? So I mean, if you get a chance, just check out Reserve the website, and then right here, I mean, I'm not going to go maybe we can watch together right quick. I may do another DeFi video because this might be a long video, guys. But I wanted to touch a little bit more on Reserve on this particular video. So the other DeFi project I mentioned may have to be hold out for another video. Like Telcoin and AMP and Spell, and along with Hi-Fi Finance. So I want to talk about the next few videos probably gonna be DeFi strictly. But look at this. Look at this. Quick DTF explain. I want y'all to look at this and let's watch together and see. Hopefully, it will play this with my new thing that I'm using to record with. So let's see.
A DTF is the crypto equivalent of an ETF. Many people buy the S&P 500, for example, to get exposure to the top 500 companies with a single purchase. A DTF works in the same sort of way. You buy one token and it gets you exposure to a whole basket of other tokens underneath. An ETF is share-based, you buy it on the stock market, and it's centralized. It's managed by an investment company that issues the ETF and holds all the underlying assets for you. A DTF, on the other hand, is token-based. They natively trade on DEXs, and they're decentralized by nature. So the tokens that are held for you are held by a smart contract, and the governance of the basket is often decentralized as well. So an ETF stands for Exchange Traded Fund. DTF, on the other hand, stands for Decentralized Token Folio. Let's take a look at some DTFs that exist on Reserve. Stablecoins are one category, DTFs that are designed to be stable against the US dollar. Yield DTFs give you yield on a single asset. ETH Plus, for instance, gives you the ETH staking rate without having to do anything, and USD3 is similar for dollars. It's like holding a stablecoin and having the DeFi rate generated for you in the background. Index DTFs are the latest category supported by Reserve. Index ETFs work like the S&P 500, where you buy a token and it gets you exposure to a bunch of other tokens at the same time. Let's buy one and see what that's like. The Clanker Index, for instance, combines tokens across the Clanker ecosystem on Base. I'll buy some with USDC because I've got some. You always have to do 2 transactions here because you have to approve the use of your funds. And then once that's approved, you'll be able to buy. And that's it. Now I have some exposure to the Clanker ecosystem. One of my favorite things about how this platform works is that anybody can create their own DTF in a few minutes. Right now you can choose between Base and Ethereum. Solana's coming soon. And it's super easy to just choose any token you want to include. You can see just from this list how massive the selection is. I'm going to choose a couple random tokens here. You set the distribution however you'd like. You set several other parameters, how you want it to be governed, how you want the fees to be distributed. You get to share in the fees, so do the governors. And that's all it takes to create your DTF. So those are the basics of DTFs on Reserve. Keep in mind that the Reserve Index protocol is brand new software, and so is this interface for interacting with them. So if you run into any trouble, just get in touch with the ABC Labs team on their Discord, and they'll be able to help you out. And because it's brand new, that interface I just showed you for creating DTFs will be hidden at launch. The ABC team wants to make sure that they have their full attention for fixing any bugs that apply to end users. As soon as they're confident that the platform's stable, they'll be opening up that interface and you'll be able to create your own DTFs.
All right, so there you go. The DTF, as explained by Nevin, the founder. He is the founder of Reserve protocol here, right? So you could actually even let me see. You can open the app here. I think you can stake. You should be able to stake because I haven't. Let me see. Yeah, you can actually just explore a little bit more on their website, and you can stake these particular like RSR, and then you can get reward. Just like I think it's a different. I haven't been to staking reserve. I've been mainly just holding reserve, but I should actually start staking because, like I said, I like having like a passive income. So I'm probably gonna be looking a little bit more on this because I know some people are actually on Twitter that actually staking RSR. So I need to explore a little bit more. Look at that. Look how many liquidities in here. It's like, man, it's grown a lot since I've been investing in reserve since like 2019 or 20. Wow, that's a lot. So hopefully, and it's growing, right? It's more and more stuff's happening with reserve, and the investor in reserve is like you have Coinbase Ventures, and you got Peter Thiel, the multi-billionaire who's backing places like people like companies like Facebook, PayPal. Everybody know who Peter Thiel is, so he's a huge entrepreneur, and he's kind of like Warren Buffett, right? So, and he's an investor in reserve along with Sam Altman of OpenAI. So he's also one of the investor into reserve. I think that's one of the reason that I got into reserve anyway, because I like investing in things that successful people are part of. Like I try to look at other investors who are successful, like Peter Thiel and Sam Altman. It's like, well, what the hell are they investing in? So when they said they back RSR or investing in RSR, I was like, oh, I might as well just invest some into this project as well. So I'm super proud of where it's heading right now. So it's not it's definitely not a shit coin. It's supposed to be, helping solving like inflation problem around the world. So that's another thing that kind of like got me into the reserve. But yeah, this is very, very undervalued right now. So I mean, think about it, right? It's under a penny. Potential is like 50 to 100x, right? So um, yeah, definitely go to their website and read up more on reserve if you there's the video here, right? The one that Nevin, the founder, explained DTF. I mean, if you want the story of it, I highly recommend just go to the website and watch this
Hi, I'm
video right
Nevin, one of the
here.
co
Look at
founders.
this. I mean, it's 35 minutes because he's very detailed. Nevin is the founder. This is the guy that was just speaking in the ETF. So go to his video and watch. It's worth the time. Just watch 35 minutes of how he's explaining everything. So this is a visionary leader, a great founder. So if you have any question, you probably can just reach out to them or their Twitter channel. What is it? Their Twitter channel. But anyway, I'm not gonna show you how to find the damn Twitter channel on this thing here, but you can literally just go on right here. Speaking of Twitter channel, don't forget to follow me. Here you go. There it is. Reserve Protocol. Just watch out on Twitter. Make sure you interact with anything is this particular handle for reserve. Anything else gonna be people trying to steal your token or steal your reserve, so you can, you're gonna be broke if they do that. Anyway, follow me on the Coin King, on the channel, on Twitter, because I tweet just about daily, especially about the BTC signal, and also follow Down to Crypto TA, technical analysis on the channel, who's actually helping us or doing the live signal every morning at 5 a.m. We'll continue that tomorrow. If you have any question, you can post in a comment of the video. If you're a trader or whatever, it's really, really good. to watch the signal daily, because it's a great signal that she's creating here, and just sharing with the community, right? It's not a financial advice, but it's really, really helpful for you if you are a trader, or someone, well, yeah, trader, not but again, subscribe to the Coin King, guys, when you get a chance. Just, it doesn't cost anything. It's free to subscribe to the channel. It help the channel grow. It's a lot of time and work to put into these videos and these signals. So, with your help, it really means a lot to us. It's just showing that you are engaging and watching, and just hopefully this information will be valuable to you. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to cut this video, and next video I'm going to be talking about is others. What do you call it? The other DeFi project. All right. Until next time, guys.